Hello everyone, myself Assistant Professor Vatsal D. Patel from Civil Engineering Department working at Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Technical Education and Research Center NAVSARI. Today we are going to discuss about technical writing and our today's topic is technical proposal. So let's start. So a proposal is an offer by one party to provide a product or service to another party in exchange for money. Proposal is prepared before a specific event or incident. In other words, proposals are written offers to solve a technical problem or to undertake a project of practical or theoretical nature. Thus, consultants submit their proposal to companies stating that how they can solve their problem. For example, in public works department, different constructing companies send their proposals about construction estimate in government department. So, the proposal must contain technical background, results of surveys, recommendations, and possibility of doing that project, etc. etc. So, the main purposes of technical proposal are to solve the problem, to find out the answers to the questions, to offer an advice and training, to conduct research or topic, to provide the service or product, to plan and construct things like buildings, highways, bridges, etc. To improve the situation of particular organization, to provide recommendations, suggestions, advice to an organization. So normally the proposals are sent to establish new industrial units, labs, building, roads, etc. To organize any technical or non-technical event, to start a new company or its branch, to improve the quality of engineering and technical education, to survey areas for buying land. So for this some characteristics will be there. So technical proposal, whether they are sales proposal or research proposal, have several characteristics which make the proposal effective and impressive. So it should include like things like be neat, clean and attractive, include summary, background, objectives and description of the problem, methods and cost estimate. Anticipate any possible reasons for rejection and provide suggestions for overcoming them. Follow the requirements of the solicitor. Contain all elements of structure according to the purpose, usefulness and requirements. Use plain, direct and unambiguous language. Have evidence that supports the arguments and provide the factual information. So normally the proposal sent for all these things. Okay, so let us discuss it. So some of the purposes are given below for clear understanding. So first one is technical proposal. So what is included in that? Let's see. So when the aim of proposal is to modify or create something that requires a good understanding of technical knowledge and skills, it is called technical proposal. Next is business proposal. So a business proposal is a document that you submit to your company or another enterprise proposing a business argument dealing with any aspect of business, commerce or industry. So if we talk about this, business proposal are also known as sales proposals. So they are sent outside the company to potential clients or customers. When company prepares a sales proposal or we can say business proposal, it needs to convince the reader that it understands the receiver's problem and that is qualified to solve the problem successfully. Sales proposal, or we can say business proposal, are rarely duplicate of one another in either structure or style. In fact, they often take quite different and creative direction like successful advertisements. Next is research proposal. So when we intend to undertake a systematic research, we are required to submit a proposal outlining broadly the basics of the proposed research, its purpose, scope, significance, limitations, etc. Academic in nature and written with scientific objectivity, such proposals are known as research proposals. So, if we talk about this, research proposals are usually academic in nature. Here, proposals are prepared to obtain a grant for any kind of research. Through research proposal, academic institution decides whether the proposal writer is suitable for research work. Research proposals are also important to gain information about the potential research. So thus, these are the important types of proposal which are widely used in their respective fields. Now let's talk about its types. So first one is solicited, or we can say invited. So whenever a proposal is drafted in response to an advertisement or demand from an authority in a company or organization or outside the organization or agency, it is termed as solicited proposal. These are invited proposal. So let's see one example for it. So when the government and large corporations wish to purchase service or products for constructing dams, bridges, providing parking facility, etc., a large number of proposals bidding for the deal are received. In such a scenario, we are left competing with all other bidders that noticed the opportunity and responded. In this case, a proposal that finally gets picked up from the massive lot not only has to provide the most effective solution to the problem or make the most lucrative deal, but should also have stronger arguments in staking claims for bid than other competitors. Usually, solicited proposals are to be written in the format defined by the agencies that invite such offer. Okay, so this is the first type. Next is unsolicited, or we can say non-invited. So unsolicited proposals are more demanding and require greater imagination on the part of the bidder. In an unsolicited proposal or non-invited proposal, we can say, we might have an idea for a product or service that will be of benefit to a particular organization. So let us understand with example. So we submit a proposal to that particular organization suggesting how we can provide some service or develop a product in exchange for funding or some other consideration. In this case, we do not know if the company is open to our proposal or not. There is every possibility that the company may not like our proposal idea. In this situation, a person may submit a proposal on his or her own initiative. Here, your proposal has to convince the client that not only is the service or product potentiality valuable to them, but you and your company are reliable and stable. So these are the main two types. Okay. Now let us discuss about the structure of proposal. So it mainly includes prefatory part, main body, and supplementary. So in prefatory, title page will be there, letter of transmittal will be there, executive summary will be there, then table of contents. In main body, introduction, technical section, management section, cost estimate, and conclusion will be there. And in supplementary part, appendix and sources and references will be there. So let us understand it one by one. So let us discuss about first title page. So the title page or of the proposal is similar to report. It includes the title, the name of the person or company to whom the proposal is submitted, the name of the person who submits the proposal and the date. Next is letter of transmittal. So this letter includes a brief introductory paragraph, a middle paragraph and a concluding paragraph. The topic and purpose are mentioned in the introductory paragraph. The middle part highlights the proposal and the conducting part motivates the receiver to give positive response towards the proposal. Next is executive summary. So it is also known as draft contracts. So it is a rough draft contract prepared by the proposal writer. When the proposal is accepted, the rough draft may change in terms of finance, time duration of project, etc. etc. Next is table of content. So a brief proposal does not require a table of content. In table contents, points are mentioned with their page number in sequence. So list of table or figures will be there, like this section mention the location of different illustration like pictures, graphs, tables, map, charts, etc. in the proposal. So if we talk about preparatory part, in this section the subject of the proposal is summarized and briefly explained. This summary helps in attracting and providing the basic information to the reader. Next is the main body of the proposal. So it includes problem and needs mainly. So the problem statement clearly specify what it intends to investigate. It should describe the existing facilities. It should explain why the problem exists and what benefits will come from the proposal. So if we talk about introduction first, so it includes mainly background. So information is included in background are previous work already completed on related projects, literature reviews on the subjects, then statements showing how the proposal will build on completed project. Next, it also include the purpose. Like the purpose or objective of the proposal should be stated briefly and clearly. Then it includes scope. So this part defines the boundaries of the project. For example, the proposal on a research study should clearly specify whether it will study one or more company departments or a particular problem. Next, technical section will be there. Okay, so in this methods and sources and plan of attack will be considered. Then management section, so some limitation will be there in both technical section and management section. Like this part describe the limitations over which the writer has no control. Okay, so if we talk about management section, it is a brief discussion on how the technical requirements of the reader will be met. That should be given in this part. This discussion includes the various aspects like methods and sources, plan of attack, sequence of activities, equipment, facilities and products, etc. etc. Okay. Next is cost estimate. So the cost estimate is mandatory for all proposals. It should include such items like materials and suppliers, salaries, travel, etc. etc. Lastly, the conclusion. So this last section of the body of the proposal provides a final opportunity to the reader and pursues the receiver that he has all the information regarding the project. No new ideas should be added and this section should be very brief. And lastly, there is supplementary part. So first is appendix, or we can say appendices. Okay, so they are optional in proposals. An appendix includes the additional information which which has not been mentioned in the proposal. Generally, appendix contains material such as sample document, detailed calculations, experimental results, data tables, graphs, specimens, sample of form, etc. etc. And last is sources and references. So it gives the list of sources which are used for making the proposal. References are an alphabetical list of books, magazines, newspapers, websites, personal interviews that has helped in preparing a proposal. So I hope you understand all these terms from here. Okay. So now let us see some sample proposal. So this is the sample proposal one. So high-tech lab Indian system near Ludhiana, Punjab is writing to the principal of Bhagwati College of Education. So subject is proposal for installing high-tech digital language lab, which short form is HTDLL. Okay. So let us see what they have written. So we wish to introduce ourselves as a well-established and leading manufacturers of communication equipment for schools, colleges and other educational institutes. High-Tech Digital Language Lab or HTDLL in a nutshell is a professionally engineered, comprehensive and user-friendly language learning software brought to you by us, a dynamic IT solution provider focused on delivering cutting-edge solutions primarily for education institutions. Our digital language laboratory system helps in enhancing the communication skills of students by two-way communication and inbuilt audio and video recording facility. We are forwarding our most competitive quote tailored to you requirements along with HTDLL product details and optimal system requirement for your immediate pursuit. So here we can see that they have written all the things like what they will provide, what they are working for and what they have to do for the proposal. Okay, so this include everything. Next, some of our more recent clients are as follows. So here they are describing what are the recent clients of theirs like IIT Guwahati, Ghaziabad, Indian Army Dehradun, Biani Girls College Jaipur, UV College Ganpat University, Gujarat, MIT International Schools, Delhi. So they have these recent clients. Next they wrote about their information. So kindly visit us at www.htdll.in for a detailed review of our range of products, services and clientele or testimonials. If you require any further details or clarifications, it will only be our pleasure to update at once. So here is the sample of proposal one. So you can write it like this. Okay, so in GTU exam there are some format, so you can write it like this. Okay, so this is for just for understanding. Okay, next, so and at the end they will say thank you once again and we look forward to a mutually rewarding and long term association. Yours truly, Mohit Bhagat, Manager Marketing, High Techno System India Private Limited, Cochin, Bangalore and New Delhi. Customer care number is given and enclosure will be browser and a technical literature. So in ending part you can see all the details of that particular company and person is given as also customer care. Okay, and enclosures are added. So this is the sample proposal 1. Okay, now let us see sample proposal 2. So is Oxbridge Institute of Technology and Science, Chennai is writing this a proposal for a 3-day workshop on communication skills for effective teaching. So they are writing this proposal for a 3-day workshop on communication skill for effective teaching. So let's see what they have written. So objective, the workshop aims at providing a platform for including effective communication skills among teachers through an array of innovative strategies and a wide range of interesting activities. This in turn will enhance the effectiveness of their teaching and improve the student teacher relationship. So here they mention main objective of their workshop. Okay, so here we can see they have proposed day wise and time wise what the sections will be there, like 9 to 10 registration and inauguration will be there, 10 to 11 innovative teaching and sharing experience will be there, 11 to 11:15 will be the tea break, then 11:15 to 1 understanding the using body language or we can say non-verbal agenda. Then 1 to 2 there will be lunch, 2 to 3 preparing PowerPoint presentation, 3 to 4 mock presentation followed by discussion, 4 to 4:15 tea break and 4:15 to 5 communication activities. So this is the for day 1 they have mentioned all the timings and on that what particular section will be there. Okay, same as for day 2 some different tasks will be there like strategies for group discussion and mock GD, then according to time, then GD practice followed by performance appraisal, then same tea break. So you can write it like this. Okay, for day 2 so all the things are mentioned here, same as for day 3. So 9 to 10 will be reviewing the recorded presentation and self assessment, 10 to 11 there will be vocabulary enrichment, 11 to 11:15 there will be tea break, and 11:15 to 1 feedback and valedictory function. So they have mentioned what they are going to do on day 1, 2, 3 with the time. Then they have given cost estimate. Okay, so participants are like 25 teachers from various schools in East Chennai. Tentative date will be like 29 to 31 March 2020. Resource person, 5 resource person will be there, and registration fee is rupees 600 per head. Okay, so also they have mentioned the budget for this workshop. Okay, so folders which include 40 folders like which cost is 2000, then learning material will be cost like 3000, then tea and steak will consume 10,000. Okay, like certificate production at the last will cost 2500, and miscellaneous cost will be like 1000. So total they have given budget of 25,000, and lastly their name is written and department is written like Dr. Abha Mittal, Department of Communication and Media Studies. So proposal will be for different purposes. Okay, so according to that you can write it proposal like we have seen sample 1 or we have seen here sample 2. Okay, so in GTU exam proposal every time is asked. Okay, so you can write according to the what have to write according to the sample. Okay, so we have understand 2 examples, so like this you can write the answer. Okay, so here I end my session. Thank you all of you.